Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate and I love all things makeup, beauty, skincare, and fun. Today we are going to be discussing the newest makeup releases and whether we're going to buy them or say bye-bye, purchase or pass style. I am someone who is not properly trained in how to do hair or makeup, but I do love both and I love colorful makeup. So if you do not like any of those things, we might not get on so well. That is okay, but if you do enjoy those things, I would encourage you to give this video a thumbs up. I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel down below. Without any further ado, let's go. Okay, so before we get into today's video, I do want to point out the elephant in the room, and that is that my hair is overtoned. I am blissfully well aware of that. Admittedly, as I mentioned, I'm not a professional in anything to do with beauty. I do my own hair and it always does this to me, which is probably a sign that I'm doing it wrong. It's definitely actually a sign that I'm doing it wrong. That being said, it is the only way to get rid of the yellowness after I bleach my hair. So I understand that I look like a goon right now. Please rest assured that it will fade with time. Also, please rest assured I know it's overtoned. Anyways, we're gonna hop into the new makeup releases. I'm gonna scooch over here. Charlotte Tilbury is releasing a couple of new goodies into her Pillow Talk line. So it looks like there's going to be a Pillow Talk Big Lip Plumpgasm for $35 each. These are a lip plumping lip gloss in a couple different shades. $35 is quite the price. And then there's the Pillow Talk Multi Glow Highlighter. These are going to retail for $45. Back in limited edition glitter compacts. There are two different shades there. I think that she released these previously. In fact, I feel like I definitely know that because I have a couple highlighters by her, but maybe it's not. Anyway, I have one that looks exactly like the lighter one of the two shades that it comes in, so that's bizarre. And then there are the collagen lip baths. There's going to be 3 different shades, and those are also going to retail for $35. These are available now. I'm not going to pick anything up. First of all, the $35 price point for glosses seems bananas to me. I don't know. I haven't filmed in a while, admittedly. Like, I've had a lot going on, but I don't think I've been out of it that long to know that $35 for a single gloss seems egregious. It seems egregious. Like, I really love the Lawless glosses. I actually have on the one in the shade Daisy Girl today, and that one is definitely not $35. There's no way. So for me, it's going to be a pass. E.l.f. is releasing a new setting spray. This is going to be their Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. So this is described as a bi-phase makeup setting spray with fine mist that grips makeup for long-lasting wear with a hydrated, dewy finish. With makeup gripping water phase and a moisturizing oil phase, shake to activate. Infused with hydrating 5% aloe plus hyaluronic acid, squalene, and green tea. These are going to retail for, is going to retail for $10, and it's going to be available March 31st. So I'm intrigued by it. Definitely intrigued by it. That being said, though, I am a little nervous about like how dewy of a finish are we talking here? For reference, I am 34 years old and I have a combination skin, so it's the worst of both worlds, really is what it is. Temperamental skin, one may say. So in the summertime, which we are going into at some point, I'm in New England where it does not look like that right now, but we are going into summer, and so in the summertime, I not only have combination skin, but I have sweaty face skin, which is really nice. It's just as nice as sweaty face skin sounds. So my nervousness is that in the summertime, I am like actively trying to reduce moisture, oil, sweat, anything on my face to prevent looking like I have been dunked in a bottle of Crisco. So I'm just a little bit nervous about that. That being said, it sounds like this is a dupe for the Milk Makeup one, which I've seen raving reviews about. Admittedly, I personally have not tried it, but I have not seen anyone say that that is like overtly dewy. So I have some hope that it might not be like a glazed donut look. That's just not something that looks good on my skin. You know, and I think even if this doesn't necessarily work for me in the summer and fall, it could work for me in the winter and spring. I think I will probably try to pick this up. We'll see. New from Armani Beauty. These are their Luminous Silk Cheek Tints. So these are described as melts into the skin with its watercolor technology, inspired by Armani lipsticks, dazzles with intense color and light texture. Achieve a natural, fresh blush that blends in with your skin, ultra thin, glides onto the skin without disturbing your makeup. I like that. Allowing you to build up from a subtle glow to a more intense glow. Interesting. Coming soon. I can't quite tell from the pictures, but it sounds like they're going to be more of a like glowy finish. And personally, despite the fact that I don't want my base to be glowy, I do enjoy a really glowy cheek. So I am actually pretty interested in these. I also like that it says that it's not going to disrupt the makeup underneath and it's buildable, because I feel like, as somebody who absolutely loves blush, it's super easy for me to go from like natural to Boo Boo the Fool in literally 3 seconds. With 3 seconds, I look like a goofball. So I like that. I am intrigued by these and I could be convinced to try them. That being said, I would like to kind of see how they wear on other people or how they apply on other people. I like the idea that they could be like glowy, but I hope it's not glowy and like dewy to a point where it's like tacky and sticky, because that will not be it, I tell you what. Also from Armani Beauty, these are their Luminous Silk Sunlit Creamy Bronzing Powders. Let's see here. Ultra creamy bronzing powder creates instant Mediterranean glow. Smooth powder technology, skin gliding oils, 4 shimmering shades. So I do like the idea of this, and these are available now. I don't think I said that. Did I also say the price? No, because for some reason the price is not noted. Coming soon to other retailers, so it might only be available on their website right now. I don't love that it comes in 4 shades, because that's gonna work for literally 4 people, so that's not, great. Not ideal. And the other thing is that in this picture, and I haven't seen them, so I don't know, but in this picture, the top 2 literally could be the same one. I don't understand. And then the bottom 2, it's like, yes, the one of them looks much lighter and then one looks deeper, but I still don't think that this is going to work for like a grand amount of people. It doesn't say that it's limited edition. I don't know what's going on here. I could be convinced. I like the idea of like that creamy texture, especially like in the summertime. I just think that could be really nice, but the shade range is a little sus. New from Rem Beauty, they have a couple of new products. It looks like they have their Essential Drip Glossy Balm, a nourishing lip treatment that doubles as a high shine tinted gloss made with hyaluronic acid and pomegranate and passion fruit antioxidants to hydrate and restore the lips. And then we have an energizing under eye balm, a botanical powered cooling balm clinically proven to hydrate and visibly brighten the under eyes, leaving the skin smoother and more energized. These are going to be available April 2nd. So it'll be yesterday by the time this video is posted. So these are available now by the time this video is posted. I'll be honest, neither of those things are super intriguing to me. I have plenty of glosses and I have some under eye products that I'm currently trying to work through. So buying another one makes 0 sense. So both of these are a bye-bye for me. This is a little confusing. Apparently Huda Beauty, not Kayali, but Huda Beauty is dropping, I'm very confused, a perfume, and it's called her Easy Bake perfume. So the top notes are allegedly jasmine, nectar, lush pear, and dewy gardenia buds. Heart notes are tuberose, infusion, heliotrope, ylang ylang, and gold dust orchid. And then the base notes are vanilla Madagascar, sugared amber, toasted coconut, and white moss. I don't see a price on this, nor do I see like when it's going to be available. I think it's kind of a weird move. Like why? What is the necessity of Huda Beauty coming out with a fragrance separate from Kayali, especially when we consider that Kayali fragrances, I feel like, sell like hotcakes. Like so many people, myself included, love at least a Kayali fragrance. So it's a little bizarre to me that they did this way, but who am I? I do like the base notes. Where I get a little nervous is like the jasmine nectar. Anything that like describes the scent as nectar or jasmine, I'm not super on board with. Same with the gardenia. I don't know. There's just a lot of floral going on here. I like that the base notes are seemingly more gourmand, but I just don't think this is a perfume that I'm going to be like chomping at the bit to grab. Makeup Forever has some new eyeliners. These are their Aqua Resist Color Ink. They have several shades and they retail for $26. They are available now. I am not somebody, admittedly, who does graphic liner ever. Hardly ever. So for me, this is a no-go. But I like the idea that they're water resistant. I think that that could be pretty cool, especially for summer. The colors are pretty. They're pretty. I just don't think... I don't know. I just kind of feel like we've seen all of these colors before. So what would have made perhaps more sense is if they did a broader range. You know, like they're cool, the 5 colors they have, but a broader range would have been great. This just dropped from Urban Decay. This is their Face Bond Self-Setting Waterproof Liquid Foundation. This is going to retail for $40. Let's see here. 40 shades, so decent shade range, seemingly. It is a foundation, serum, and setting powder all in one. Buildable, medium coverage, natural finish, and 3% niacinamide. Absorbs sweat and oil, yes. Ensuring that it lasts up to 24 hours and waterproof. Absolutely. Absolutely. So for reference, I like take pictures of these things, but I don't read about them before I come on and film. So I'm just now realizing that sounds like it was made for me, because I feel like so many foundations have claimed that they're going to be sweat-proof or they're going to be waterproof, and then August in New England rolls around and I'm like, sweat-proof who? Sweat-proof who? I am already God's ugly stepchild. Redheaded, ugly stepchild. Not that redheads are ugly. Just in this instance, I am. And my face is sweating. Okay? My face. Never mind the fact that the rest of my body is sweating. My face is sweating. And my makeup, gone. Gross. So, if this actually works, we could be onto something here. And my skin really likes niacinamide. So, yes. Immediately yes. ColourPop has released a couple of new goodies in their So Juicy line. So, they have their So Juicy Plumping Gloss Balm that's available in 6 shades. They retail for $10 each. And then there's the So Juicy Plumping Lip Liner for that has 8 shades. So the glossy balm itself is going to retail for $10, and then the lip liner is going to retail for $8. These are available now. I don't know what is going on with ColourPop, but I feel like this is a little behind the 8 ball. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they could have hopped on this trend a while ago, and this would have been like really exciting. Unfortunately, they did not do that, and now everybody and their sister has, like, Tarte has created the original and 10 sisters for it, and then 15 other people have created dupes. Like, there's MAC and there's NYX, like E.l.f, you know? So I just feel like they missed the ball on this one. I'm not saying that they're not, you know, lovely. I just am not convinced that they nailed it on this, on the timing of this. I have not placed a ColourPop order in such a long time, honestly, over a year. I could be maybe convinced to grab like a lip liner or something like the shade Love That or Tease when I place a ColourPop order, but it's not neither of these are products I'm like chomping at the bit to get. This is available now on the Sephora app, and by the time you guys see this video, it'll be available at Sephora and probably on One Size's website. This is the One Size collaboration with Wicked. So I really enjoy Wicked. For starters, I really enjoy musical theater in general. So here's the thing. When I first saw this, I was so interested in this. I absolutely wanted to get my grubby little paws on it. That being said, I've since seen Manny, MUA, play with this, and I was unamused at best with the greens, which would be the main attraction. Not to say that the Glyndeside isn't lovely, but the real attraction here would be the green side. And it was like really underwhelming. I don't know. I don't have enough information to know if these are like eyeshadows and not pressed pigments, which would make sense because in the US, so many things are wrong with the FDA, but in the US, pressed pigments are not allowed to be advertised for the eye area. And so I wonder if One Size took the route of not using pressed pigments in order to save face, you know, and a legal debacle. I don't know. I am interested because it's like, the collector in me is like, I want it, but I really don't think I'm gonna get any use out of that eyeshadow. The brush is so cute, the broom brush, like so cute. The reality of the situation is though, I know I am not going to use that. Not to mention, the eyeshadow palette, by the way, retails for $49. The brush that looks like a broom, again, so cute, $34. And then we have the highlighter, which is super cute, $34. If I get a piece from this collection, it'll likely be the highlighter. And then we have the popular, I love the name, I love that song, the popular glitter setting spray, which retails for $32, but it's glitter. I don't, you know, I think that there's a time and a place, and I think that the timing of this launch is actually pretty clever because festival season is coming up. I'm not a person that goes to festivals, but I can, I guess, in that realm, kind of see how the timing of this and who that might be for. In the promo pictures, there's a picture of this woman who has like sprayed herself, and she has melanated skin, and so it looks beautiful under the lights on her skin. I just don't think, first of all, I think that like the fact that she has melanin in her skin helped that product to look really nice. I think that if you are my shade of like patty mayonnaise, it's probably not going to be quite as like elegant and like whimsical and beautiful. I don't think that it's going to look good on me. So I love the idea of this. And if you love this, if you are like hyped and so jazzed about all these, then I love them for you. I just think realistically, I know myself and I'm not going to use these, with the exception of maybe the highlighter. Made by Mitchell has released the Bronze Pods domed bronzers. There's 10 different shades. They are luminous and a silk-like sheen. These are going to retail for $16 on Beauty Bay's website. It doesn't say if they're available now. I suspect they could be available now. Admittedly, I've never tried anything by Made by Mitchell. I've heard some people talk about ordering directly from his website has not been like a great experience, so I probably won't be doing that. But I could be convinced to buy them on Beauty Bay. I do actually like a bronzer with a bit of luminosity in it because it can kind of bring my face to life a little bit more. So I am intrigued, and $16 is actually quite a good price point, so could be convinced. Also Made by Mitchell, this is a Curve Case Collective XL Cream Blusher Palette, 24 shades of cream blushes. These retails for $69 at beautybay.com. No. So I'm not saying that the price is like for 24 blushes, $69. That's not bad. First of all, the texture of these looks like a texture that is not my favorite. They look like the Danessa Myrex ones that are pretty dewy. And while I am holding on to that palette because I paid good money for it, and there's a time and a place when I do enjoy that palette, it's just not my favorite. And this looks like that. I can see how a professional working makeup artist could enjoy a product like this. That's just not me. I am somebody that really enjoys makeup, but I am not practicing, obviously, on anyone, and I just don't need 24 shades of cream blush. I would never make a decision, so no. Speaking of what's going on with ColourPop, they released a 9-pan eyeshadow palette. It is their So Elemental Shadow Palette, $14. Very cool toned blues with a couple of taupes. Absolutely not. First of all, blues are probably my least favorite actual color to play with on the eyes. Especially super gray toned. I don't know. I think I played with this like type of tone too much when I was younger, and so I don't love it necessarily. New from Tarte. These are their Park Ave Princess Cream Cheek Duos. These are going to retail for $39. There's 4 different shades. They're waterproof, buttery, buildable, helps to airbrush the look of pores, layers with liquid or powder makeup. So here's the thing. Tarte came out with a cream bronzer like 3 or 4 years ago at this point. And I loved it. I loved it. And then they discontinued it. And the reason that I loved it is because it really did apply over creams and powders really, really well without like ruining the look. So I believe them that this formula is really good. I don't want a duo though, because first of all, I want to be able to pick out the shades. So it's like the shade that's going to like realistically work with my skin tone in bronzer. I don't necessarily want that super pale peach blush. You know what I mean? So the price point, not bad. I believe them that the formula is really good because they've proven that they can do that formula really well. I just don't think that this is like, this product is not for me. I wish that they would like break them down into separate ones. New from NYX, they have their limited edition 25th birthday collection. And this is, it sounds like on their website. So there is a 32 pan pro palette for $38. And then there is a 25 karat gold butter lip gloss for $10. I couldn't be any less interested, actually. I mean, I really enjoy NYX. I enjoy so many of the products that they put out. This just, first of all, doesn't this look like it's celebrating Y2K? I mean, am I losing it here? I don't think I am. This quite literally looks like they are getting ready to throw a Y2K birthday bash, or they're literally celebrating the year 2000. Either way, the promo pictures, like, they're fun, but when you like really get into looking at the palette, there's a ton of neutrals with a few pops of purple and pink. And I have plenty of that, so no thank you. All day enough. That was everything for today. A couple of exciting launches. The Urban Decay foundation is probably the one I'm the most excited about, but let me know down below if any of these intrigued you, if you had the similar or same opinion as me. Certainly we can have differing opinions. You can love something that I hate, or I can hate something that you love, you know, vice versa, and still be gal pals. But please keep it respectful in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would love it so much if you would subscribe to my channel down below. As always, please stay happy, stay healthy, and stay blessed, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.